Jillian, and I just wanted to share my story about how we kind of came about this whole lifestyle. So a few years ago, when my daughter was probably 2 or 3 maybe, we noticed that she always had a swollen ankle, and it was just kind of a weird little thing. It was just always kind of swollen. So we talked to her doctor about it, and he referred us to pediatric orthopedics. And so we went to see them, and they agreed that it was kind of just a structural thing. We were just going to fix it with a brace and get on with it. But they decided that they wanted to order an MRI to just make sure that there was nothing else happening in there, like a tumor or something like that. So we got the MRI, and they found inflammation in her joint, which, I mean, seemed pretty obvious to us that would be found. But they handed us over to rheumatology, which, if you don't know what that is, because I didn't know what that was, it's doctors who study arthritis. So we went to see the rheumatologist, and they decided to diagnose her with juvenile idiopathic arthritis, JIA. So from there, they wanted to do steroid injections into her joint, and I said no. I just didn't feel right about that, and I felt like I needed some time to process it and think about it, because I didn't even know what any of this entailed. So I posted about it on Facebook, and I just asked for prayers, like anybody else does. And I had a woman comment on it, and she sent me a podcast episode from Anthony William, and it was about the Epstein-Barr virus and how it kind of causes autoimmune disorders of many types, and arthritis is one of them. So I listened to that, and that really just kind of struck a chord with me, and it just made total sense, because the Epstein-Barr virus is what causes mono, and both my husband and myself have had mono in the past, and it just kind of made sense that that Cece would have it, in her system when she was born or whatever. So anyway, I kind of just dove headfirst into this Anthony William medical medium lifestyle, and I just decided that if we were gonna fix it with diet change, then awesome. And I was just kind of giving it a try and seeing what happened, and tried to avoid steroids and everything at all costs, for the time being at least. So it's been working wonders for us, and in the meantime, we've actually found out through multiple different doctors that the ankle thing is actually a structural thing, and it doesn't have anything to do with arthritis. However, her blood markers did show a positive ANA test. So the positive ANA test that she received was it's a marker for inflammation in her bloodstream. So that's kind of where we are, or where we were, and I did a complete 180 with our diet. We used to eat ham and cheese roll-ups on tortillas with mayonnaise and eggs and tons of dairy, tons of gluten. We cut all of that out, which isn't necessarily necessary. You don't have to do it all at once, but I did, because I had motivation, So yeah, we changed everything. Now we've been doing this lifestyle for a little bit over a year, and we have healed from so many different symptoms that we didn't even know were symptoms. My husband had stomach ulcers and heartburn constantly. Just little things. I used to have heart palpitations that my doctor told me were normal. I used to have them every day. I don't have them at all anymore. My son used to have eczema. He doesn't anymore. He also used to have kind of some sensory issue type things that are gone now as well. When we first started, I was headfirst into it, 180, like switched everything, cut everything out, added all the good stuff in, like the fruits and the vegetables and everything for my kids 100%. And then after they would go to bed, I would kind of cheat a little bit. I would send my husband off to Arby's to get me some chicken nuggets or something. So for the first month or so, it was kind of more for my kids than myself, because I didn't realize that I needed this too. So when I completely changed for myself too, it was when I started having detox symptoms. I had like really bad acne all of a sudden and like rashes and stuff that turned out to be my body detoxing from all these viruses and yucky stuff. So that's when I was like, whoa, I have to change for myself too. So I just really kept going with it with myself, for myself too. And then those detox symptoms have gone away since. So that's where we're at. And we really, really love it. We actually really enjoy eating this way. I love grocery shopping now. I used to hate grocery shopping. I love cooking now. I used to hate cooking. We eat so much food and it's delicious. And we're never hungry because we eat as much as we want to. And it's all delicious. And my husband loves it. My kids love it. We all drink celery juice every morning. It definitely gives me a lot of joy to see my kids asking for celery juice and asking for mangoes and apples and bananas, and they never ask for junk. And it's not like they were raised like that from the start. It was a learning process for them too. They used to ask for cheese and milk and crackers all day, you know, and now they ask for fruits and vegetables, mushrooms and onions and cucumbers and stuff. So it's just really cool. It's really cool to see. It's really cool to see my kids thriving. It's cool to see myself thriving and my husband thriving, and we just all feel so good and we love it.
Thank you so much for watching our video today. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date on all of the content that we'll be releasing. You can also find us on Instagram at Jen_Ann_Jill. Have a great day.